Zayne, why are you here so late? Did you want to see the Tree of Reminiscence?
I was heading home from work, saw this bustling place, and decided to take a look. However, considering how captivated you were, I suppose I didn't need to be here in person. You would have probably shared photos with me later tonight. I could have appreciated its beauty then.
As Zayne speaks, he pulls out a water bottle, unscrews its cap, and hands it to me.
Take it. You need to rehydrate since you sang for so long.
How did you know I was singing earlier? Pretending to act mysterious, he leans down and looks at me.
A fruity scent, an aromatic substance, barbecue, chapped lips. You don't have any of those.
Then, how did you... Observing my confusion, he opens a pinned chat on his phone.
V301, your song is up next. Hurry, and remember to bring the takeout with you.
Oops, I sent it to the wrong person.
Did you eat a good dinner at least?
I was hanging out with everyone and didn't eat much. Now that you asked... The aroma of freshly baked bread wafts through the air. At the same time, Zayne and I both turn our heads towards the recently opened dessert shop nearby. There's a new shop.
We are free to check it out.
Frosted croissants, vanilla egg tarts. They're selling similar pastries at your favorite dessert place. I wonder what Zayne, the great connoisseur, would comment.
The sugar content is slightly higher, but the texture is better.
Even you can find something too sweet?
You're the one who's still hungry, not me. Do you want a few more?
I can't finish this all on my own. Are you trying to drag me down with you again? Carrying a tray full of desserts, I pull him to the self-checkout.
When the occasional consumption of excess sugar is involved, someone has long been my partner in crime. Also, indulging yourself a little during a vacation isn't against your doctor's orders.
Zayne takes the paper bag filled with desserts and walks out of the shop with me. Despite the chilly weather, the holiday atmosphere is lively. So, Dr. Zayne, indulgence connoisseur, would you like to hang out for the holidays? I raise my hand and gesture towards the Tree of Reminiscence that's not too far away. I still need a companion for touring in love.
Since the invitation is from you, I gladly accept.
Yay! Door slam.
You're still sleeping, as expected.
Warm, midday sunlight floods the floor as I groggily rub my eyes. Following the source of the voice, I walk to the living room. Zayne, you're up so early.
The weather is nice today. I messaged you when I woke up this morning, but you didn't respond. Then again, someone was still sending me pile it up updates in the middle of the night. I certainly knew who would be the one sleeping in.
Will you go out with me this afternoon?
I'm already here to pick you up. What do you think?
Lingering drowsiness washes over me. I can't help but lean against Zayne.
You look like a koala who's struggling to wake up.
I slowly open my eyes and wrap my arms around his neck. With such a cozy tree, it's no surprise koalas spend 18 hours a day snoozing. Zayne nudges me, still half awake, towards the dining table and helps me settle into my seat.
I bought brunch for you. What flavor jam would you like?
I'm okay with anything, even the carrot-flavored one.
You cuddled a big comfortable tree and figured it was okay to repay its kindness with hostility?
I yawn and glance at Zayne as he picks up a jar of jam to examine. Relax. It's not expired. The silver necklace matches the color better, but I should wear this pendant necklace with the crew neck sweater. I hold up the necklaces, comparing them back and forth, and in the mirror, my hesitant gaze lands on Zayne behind me. He is leaning against the bay window, surrounded by plushies we've caught before.
I think you're correct in your assessment.
It wasn't that kind of question. All right, I'll go with this one.
But your gaze says you need reassurance.
I lift the pendant necklace and put it around my neck. Its small clasp proves to be elusive since it's entangled with the strands of my hair.
Come here. Done.
Nothing beats a surgeon's skilled hands, huh?
You were just biting the hand that feeds you. Why not use this vacation to pick up some new skills, like face changing?
Face changing? Like this? I pick up the plushie and hold it in front of my face. Or like this? Taking Zayne by surprise, I quickly snatch the cat ear headband from the pile of plushies and place it on his head.
Ew.
Even though I have lots of plushies, my favorite is still Kitty Zayne, who I'm unexpectedly got after playing kitty cards all night. I miss those days of being the caretaker of a big cat. He leans down to Oh, wow. He leans down slightly to meet my gaze.
Then would you like to touch my ears?
Absolutely. I love that. Kitty Zayne was my favorite too. In the library's drifty book corner, I curiously pick up a drift bottle from the shelf and observe it closely. The bookshelf is designed like a sailboat and decorated with drift bottles, making the name Drifting Book Corner quite fitting. But I've been to the library countless times already. How could I have missed this spot?
This area was only recently set up for book exchanges. The selection of books is a bit disorganized, mostly visited by elderly people and children with free time. Could you please pass me that book? It's by your left hand.
You are being really polite. Are you trying to avoid the topic of my labor fee for helping you move these? Sunlight filters through the gaps between the books, landing on the corner of Zayne's lips as they curve into a smile.
The books I cleared out of your study weren't exactly light. And if we're discussing labor fees...
He reaches out, pinning me against the bookshelf, then slowly leans in.
I'll organize the books at the top to make it fair.
How did I not realize until now that you're so good at calculations? Zayne raises his hand to arrange the mess of books behind me on the top shelf before patting my head.
Having a precision that takes into account even the smallest details is part of a doctor's duty.
See, it's still his voice actor. People are like saying that Zayne's voice actor has changed. No, I don't think he's changed at all. That's still my Zayne. Novels, poetry, photo albums. Dr. Zayne, your meticulous nature has allowed you to own a diverse collection.
Do you truly think I only read the canon of medicine?
No, I don't. However, I grab a picture book with a cartoonish cover. Once I turn to the first page, a simple sketch of a pear makes me burst into a fit of laughter. If I'm not mistaken, isn't this your book?
Not unless you know another, Zayne.
He hugs me and holds my hand that's resting on the page.
Let's see. Herbal medicine illustration. I believe I bought this when I just started high school. I didn't think it would still be on the bookshelf after all these years.
Did you draw this cartoon flower here too? This is so cute. Remind me again, who was it that said, I was born an adult?
I was merely trying to copy the original picture.
He retrieves the picture book from my hands and gently taps my head. I pretend to wince in pain. Ouch, it's so heavy.
The weight of knowledge never changes, even if it's a cute picture book. We're pretty much done arranging the books. Come along now.
Wait, I'm taking this. It'll cover my labor fee after all. It's proof that Zayne was once a kid. The setting sun's lights filter in from outside, casting a soft glow on the furrows between Zayne's brows.
Do we need to create a special evidence drifting corner for a certain child?
Yes. A delightful vacation requires good sleep, tasty food, and fun activities. Zayne and I navigate through the snow sculptures in the ski resort's recreational area. We also dodge the occasional flying snowball. After you taught me how to ski, I got really into it. But I also had my fair share of tumbles.
It seems you aren't completely satisfied with the trial course. Is that right?
That's not true. You're a champion instructor, Coach Zayne. There's nothing you can't teach. It's just rare to have days without wanderers and patience. If you were with me, I pretend to suddenly feel weak, leaning on Zayne with one hand while pressing my lower back with the other. You could use your eval to help relieve the strain. That way my poor old back won't have to suffer in its current state.
Is that so? However, you never know. Perhaps I'll throw in a few more obstacles to help you challenge yourself.
As Zayne speaks, he reaches out and touches the small of my back. His hand then glides up along my spine before gently rests at the nape of my neck. What he doing?
Curvature is normal, and I observed no reaction to pain upon pressing down. Your acting skills leave much to be desired.
Listen, maybe you could try playing along next time?
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
He puts the helmet that was tucked under his arm on my head and taps it.
I recall you buying a woolly hat earlier, yes?
I bought two this time. I brought two this time. I take out two soft woolly hats and stand on my tiptoes, trying to put one on Zayne's head. In the reflection of his goggles, a snowball is flying towards us. Ah! Watch out! Fortunately, the snowball wasn't well made and falls apart as soon as it hits Zayne. Seeing the snowflakes in his hair, I stifle a laugh. I take off my scarf to carefully wipe Zayne's forehead. I didn't think you'd have a day where snow attacked you. Does it hurt? Do you need me to blow on your boo-boo? Seeing me engrossed in acting, Zayne seizes this chance to place my hand on his cheek.
I think it hurts to some extent.
This time he decides to play along. Your face is cold. You could have gotten hurt on the inside, right? This is bad, Dr. Zayne. You got injured while playing in the snow with me. How can I make it up to you? Softly chuckling, Zayne lowers his gaze. He takes my hand that's playfully pinching his face and slowly leans in. A soft, warm sensation spreads over my cold lips.
Here's the deposit. As for the rest of your compensation, put it on my tab for now. We have plenty of time to figure out the payment.
I'm broken. The rose-red sunset adds a touch of warmth to the winter sky. Standing before the piece, I raise my fist as though it were a microphone, casting a proud glance at Zayne as he arranges the gear. Coach Zayne, how does it feel to have lost to your student in a race?
How does it feel to... Take this.
Mints? Is this your idea of hush money? I pick up a mint, squinting at this as the sunset's colorful light reflects on the wrapper.
To earn the title of champion coach, it's important to establish a good relationship with each student.
You have other students?
At first there was one. However, given that this student hasn't kept in touch after the free trial, maybe it's time for me to consider expanding my class size.
You don't need to expand your class, but you could think about adding a few more services. For example, you can offer grooming services at the ski resort, companionship for ski racing, and before I can finish, the snowboard beneath my feet suddenly slips.
Watch out.
A familiar strength bolsters my waist. Before I realize it, Zayne has already positioned himself behind me, stabilizing my slippery snowboard.
And personal protection service.
Several chirping birds soar above the coniferous forest. As the trees thicken, Zayne and I slow down our pace, strolling leisurely towards the sunset.
It seems these birds aren't affected by the cold. I wonder if following them will lead us to a mysterious forest like in those fairy tales.
In a typical fairy tale, there's often someone waiting to be rescued deep in the forest. Hang in there. Those trapped in the forest, this fearless snow warrior is on her way to rescue you on her snowboard.
This warrior might not be using a snowboard. It's probably a bulldozer.
I follow his gaze and glance back to the snowfield behind us. My elegant tracks have left behind an erratic pattern. Since I'm already here, I've got to make sure to leave my tracks in every corner. Before his gaze moves elsewhere, he suddenly stumbles over a stone hidden in something. Zayne! Flustered, I pull Zayne and I tumble into the soft snow.
Hey, open your eyes.
Everything is quiet except for the melodic chirping of birds and the soft rustling of branches in the wind. Zayne, you...
I'm fine. Look over there.
I prop myself up and wipe off the snow from my goggles. Then I see, not far away, the snow-covered lake mirrors the stunning evening glow. This world, almost bathed in immaculate white, is imbued with a romantic pink hue. It's so beautiful.
Do you want to get up now?
No! I shake my head and spread my arms again. I lay back down on the snow.
All right then.
Zayne also lies down again, his demeanor composed. Oh, it's a notice from the ski resort. The snow sculpture area is temporarily closed due to the overwhelming number of visitors. That sucks. I was hoping to make a snow sculpture as a memento after snowboarding.
I suppose you do like making things complicated.
What? Momentarily dazed, I feel him turn and gently draw me into his embrace. His warm breath by my ear melts away the chill on my cheeks.
We already left our mark in the snowfield by the mountain and the lake.
A few snowflakes settle on Zayne's long eyelashes. Hues of twilight blend with the light in his eyes, creating the most enchanting color in this world.
This is a memento that only belongs to us.
Zayne is so pretty. The morning light is warm, and the bed is soft. However, my sore muscles serve as a constant reminder of someone's recent crime. Okay. Zayne, you really went all out, huh? This isn't a massage. It's pure torture. You pounded me. Hello? Oh my god, he's wearing his
I didn't realize
pajamas.
how easy it is for you to accuse someone without evidence. keep your legs there.
Zayne approaches me with a small bottle of essential oil. Sitting next to me, he rolls up my pants. The natural scent of herbs gradually alleviates my soreness until under his methodical massage. Now you're being gentle. But why were you so rough on me a few minutes ago?
It's because your muscles have relaxed since then. Someone still wasn't satisfied after spending the whole day at the ski resort, and so she dragged me along for an extra night session.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that.
As a result, she woke up complaining about her sore body. I offered to give her a massage, only to be accused of being too rough on her. It's truly disheartening.
When it comes to acting, you're about to surpass your tutor.
Thank you for the compliment. Hand me your arm.
I pull my arm from under the pillow and reach out to Zayne. But judging how you walked this morning, you're not doing so well either.
I thought you were busy throwing accusations around. I guess you still have time to observe.
So why did you flat out refuse when I offered to give you a massage? Zayne closes the lid of essential oil and pokes my slightly furrowed brow.
Because I don't want to be the one howling on the bed.
What? You're laughing at me. I snatched the essential oil from Zayne's hand, swiftly pinning him under me.
What kind of play are you putting on this time?
Dr. Zayne, you must be tired from the massage. To express my gratitude for your hands-on teaching, I'd like to give you a proper massage. Be a good boy and lie down. Think of this as showing respect for one's tutor.
Is this the full extent of your gratitude? Unfortunately, I'm not ailing from any discomfort at the moment.
Zayne smiles as he takes my hand that's pressing down on his shoulder. He then guides my fingertips coated in essential oil to his forehead.
This spot needs to be relaxed.
Under the guidance of his strong hand, I gently trace along his brow bone.
After spending an entire day looking at snow, it's the eyes that need the most rest.
Yeah, I believe that. Snow hurts. Our proximity fills the air with the fragrant scent of essential oils as our mingling breaths intertwine and our intense gazes heat the air around us. A blush suddenly spreads across Zayne's skin around his eyes. I purposely lean in towards his face and take a sniff. Zayne, your face is flushed. I don't smell alcohol, so why is a certain someone acting like he's drunk? A soft breath tousles the loose strands of hair at my temple. Zayne's hand touches the back of my head, his gaze lingering on my lips.
No alcohol indeed. There's only you.
Cuties. 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 Don't worry about the vacation ending. As long as we're together, it'll end on a perfect note. Oh, this is pretty. The vibrant hues of the sunset paint the skiddy skyline. Zayne and I walk side by side through the Azure Square, our eyes fitting between the different stalls at the touring and love event.
Let ice weave a timeless spell, turning slumber into an everlasting dream.
What's with the sudden poetry writing?
It's not a poem. It's part of that flower stall's advertisement. Look.
As Zayne and I walk towards the nearby flower stall, we notice it's brimming with flowers encased in clear ice blocks. They look pretty, but...
Yes, the ice and snow have captured their most beautiful form. Perhaps that's the price to pay.
What will happen the moment the ice melts away?
To embrace strife and death with the most vibrant display of colors can be evidence of life's resolve. In addition,
Zayne's fingertips glide over a transparent block of ice. A hint of sorrow flickers in his gaze as he stares at the frozen flower.
Nothing remains truly unchanging. Whether it's wildflowers nurtured by the soil, or artificial flowers created through intricate processes. 1 day, 3 days, 5 years, 10 years. Withering and melting are the final destinations. So why not let them bloom at their most beautiful moment and be preserved in memory? Some memories might be temporarily forgotten, but they often leave people looking forward to the day they come back to light.
I pick up the frozen white jasmine from the flower stall. The radiant festive light. I pick up the frozen white jasmine from the flower stall. The radiant Oh my god. I pick up the frozen white jasmine from the flower stall. The radiant festival lights imbue it with a worldly glow. Ice will melt and flowers will wither. But whenever I see a jasmine in snow, I'll recall what happened tonight and think of my Zayne. Does this count as key to unlocking memories? Warm yellow streetlights reflect in Zayne's eyes. He takes the frozen jasmine from my hand and passes it to the stall owner.
We'll take this. Please wrap it up for us.
Aww.
Okay, you've got a good eye, miss. You picked a beautiful flower and an exceptional gentleman.
He is an exceptional gentleman. He really is. He's so husband-coded.
Maybe it's me who has a keen eye for people.
As we walk past each stall, the setting sun quietly slips under the horizon. Your fingers are cold and your palm lines are... You keep reminding me to stick to a healthy routine. Have you been following it yourself?
You're good at palm reading. That fortune teller we just met should have taken you as an apprentice.
Zayne grasps my hand as I trace random patterns on his palm. He leans closer to my ear.
I haven't been sleeping well lately, but it's not entirely my fault.
Oh my god. Hey! So flirty. As the sky darkens, crowds begin to gather in front of the area where the light show will take place. There are only a few minutes left before the light show begins. Should we head over?
Are you planning to push your way to the front? If you want a clearer view, there's another option.
I follow Zayne's gaze to the bustling crowd nearby. You're not telling me to sit on your shoulders like a kid, are you?
If that's what you want.
Seeing Zayne's teasing gaze, I straighten my posture and pat my shoulder. Oh, I get it. Ask and you shall receive. Don't worry, Dr. Zayne. My shoulder is quite dependable.
All right, we don't have a lot of time. Let's go.
Oh my god, he's so cute. He's so cute. Wait, can I favorite that?
All right, we don't have a lot of time.
Ah! I love that. I love that voice line so much. That was so cute. Zayne wraps his arms around my shoulders and we squeeze through the crowd. I quietly hold up my phone and silently count down in my head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As the lights flicker to light, the crowd erupts into cheers. Zayne, look at the camera! As I press the button to take a photo with my phone, an unexpected kiss lands on my cheek. He's so cute! Zayne! Ah. As the crowd starts to disperse, Zayne takes my hand and leads me to the tree of reminiscence in the square. The dazzling lights illuminate the city's night. I glance at the photo on my phone and can't help but feel a twinge of regret. In it, Zayne holds me tightly in his arms, his lips landing on my cheek in a playful ambush, and my expression at that moment, well, I look like I'm at a loss. Amidst our surroundings that seem to blur, only a few remnants of the touring and love's lights remain. I wanted to time it perfectly so I'd get you and the light show in the picture, but who would have known?
My apologies.
He ain't sorry at all. I zoom in on the timestamp that can't be found in the bottom right-hand corner of the photo. If only I had taken it a few seconds earlier. Now I can't even see a single letter in touring and love. Noticing my disappointment, Zayne turns off my phone and screen and leans down to ruffle my hair.
The moment a few seconds earlier might belong to the light show. But what belongs to us is every minute and every second. The meaning we attach to time is what matters, not a specific moment.
He takes my hand and places an echo bottle in it. The exquisitely designed bottle emits a tender glow, different from the ones adorning the tree of reminiscence. Is this an echo bottle? Did you make it?
Yes. When I saw the tree earlier, I decided to make an echo bottle for you. Shall we hang it together?
Hanging from the branch, the echo bottle gleams brightly, with the light and shadow intertwining, casting reflections in the eyes of lovers gazing at each other. Our bottle glows with snowy brilliance, while swirling snowflakes appear to carry the memories of all my moments with Zayne.
Though we've spent more time apart than together in the past, I believe we have a long future together.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time to leave our unique mark. But Zayne, your words are dripping in honey today.
I could say the same about you.
Really?
Ice will melt and flowers will wither, but whenever I see jasmine and snow...
Okay, you can stop now. Hearing those words once is good enough.
Then let's make it simple. I'll miss you.
But I'm standing right by your side.
No matter where you are.
Aww. Okay, I gotta put it on my desk. Oh, we got text messages too. The toy goat you gave me is still doing its carrot-eating motion. It's done it 67 times already. The special meaning you spoke of in relation to this gift, it has nothing to do with its hearty appetite, correct? Why are you counting? 67. Why are you counting the number of times the goat does something? Don't tell me you enjoy watching the goat's repetitive carrot munching. It's a good source of stress relief compared to breathing exercise. I believe I figured out why you gave me this goat. Is it because I don't like carrots? I hope that when you're feeling down, you'll see it and be reminded of how the little goat gets rid of its carrots you dislike. It's similar to how I can help you shoulder your burdens. Both of you truly have your responsibilities well defined. Currently, I'm worried about a certain someone who hasn't taken her eyes off the echo bottle ever since she received it. Seems like you're neglecting the person who gave it to you. Inside the echo bottle is mesmerizing. I can't help but lose track of time when I look at it. If you take a closer look, you might find something special. I put all the wonderful things I could imagine into it, except for the most important person. Everything else fits inside. But the best part is that I get to see her every day. She's everything I wanted and more. Oh, that's so sweet and so romantic. Now, where am I gonna put this? It's going there. My goodness. I can't wait for this update on the 22nd. I'm so excited. Well, thank you all for watching. That was my reaction to Touring in Love with Zayne. I will be live on Wednesday, January 22nd, playing Love in Deepspace on my stream. That is twitch.tv/SmileeyKylie. We will be going through the main storyline update all things probably Caleb related. I would really like to pull for Caleb. I've been saving my wishes, actually. My X-Space Echo wishes, because I think he's going to be in this pool, unless I'm misunderstanding everything that I've seen online. But I've saved up to 36 wishes, so I hope I'm doing that right. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what your favorite Zayne outfit is. I'm curious. All right. Bye-bye.